Hello my dear student, I am Professor Devashish Bose, Head, Department of Criminology and Forensic Science, Dr. Hari Singh Gaur Vishwavidyalaya, Sagar, Madhya Pradesh. Today I am going to present a lecture of BSc first semester on the unit Directorate of Forensic Science Services and Mobile Crime Laboratory, which has been jointly prepared by myself and Ms. Priyanka Pare, PhD scholar, a UGC JRF at Department of Criminology and Forensic Science, Dr. Hari Singh Gaur Vishwavidyalaya, Sagar. So let's start our discussion while taking a look at what we are going to learn today. Directorate of Forensic Services and Mobile Crime Laboratory. We will divide it into different modules. Module 1, Introduction. Module 2 will be organizational structure of these organizations. Module 3 will be Central Forensic Science Laboratories under DFSS. Module 4 will be function of these organizations, and finally Module 5 will be our conclusion. My dear student, forensic science is an interdisciplinary subject which has been connected with lots of organizations to serve these facilities to criminal justice system, to find culprit, to save innocent, and to give punishment to the criminal. Out of many organizations which are linked with forensic science, Directorate of Forensic Science Services (DFSS) is one of them that plays a major and most important role in organization of forensic science laboratories (FSL), because almost all Central Forensic Science Laboratories (CFSL) are working under the supervision of Directorate of Forensic Science Services of the Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India. Moreover, CFSL New Delhi is the only one FSL which is working under the supervision or under the direct control of Central Bureau of Investigation (CBI). DFSS has been created in the year 2002 by Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India after separation from Bureau of Police Research and Development (BPR&D). The separation was mainly based on the recommendation of National Human Rights Commission and Padmanabhaiah Committee on Police Reforms. On the other hand, mobile crime scene laboratories are small scientific vehicles which are equipped with small scientific tools, scientific officers as well as police who reach on crime scene. In modern time, advances in forensic science considerably improve the ability of forensic scientists to solve criminal cases and to convict criminals. To take advantage of the current available technology, crime scene investigators must have to reach at every crime scene that needs scientific investigation of every small and possible evidence. To achieve this objective, investigators have to go at each crime spot with the proper apparatus to conduct a systematic investigation. Let's begin by taking a look at equipment needed in a mobile crime scene laboratory. This laboratory is equipped with basic instruments like a fingerprint kit, photographic equipment, blood collection unit, evidence packaging material, casting and impression equipment, biohazard kits, and miscellaneous items such as measuring devices, labels, paper and pencils, screwdriver, pocket knives, and other cutting tools, flashlight, batteries, etc. Moreover, apart from the basic equipment, these laboratory needed specialized instruments, and also one of the main problem arise in front of laboratories is related to storing and transporting of these equipment which are needed at a crime scene. Although the simplest and cheapest solution is to load everything into the crime scene van. However, this approach has some disadvantages too. First, it's difficult to keep all equipment organized in a van. Some equipments needed extra light sources, large budget, and other operational conditions. For Directorate of Forensic Science Services (DFSS) of the Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India depicts this type of organizational structure. The organizational structure is as follows. Abbreviations: DFSS, Directorate of Forensic Science Services; SSO Grade 1, Senior Scientific Officer Grade 1, FS Forensic Science, CFSL Central Forensic Science Laboratory, SR Senior ASSTT Assistant, ACIO/SO Assistant Central Intelligence Officer or Scientific Officer. Director cum Chief Forensic Scientist, CFS of DFSS. A Chief Forensic Scientist is a person who provides scientific leadership to Directorate of Forensic Science Services and making strategic action plans for research, development and innovation. He also works as Director cum Chief Forensic Scientist. Senior Scientific Officer. Senior Scientific Officer and Forensic Scientist assist the Director and the technical cadre, which consists of the Principal Forensic Technologist, Senior Forensic Technologist, Forensic Technologist and Forensic Technicians that are provide support services. Administrative Officer of DFSS. The Administrative Officer of DFSS is responsible for handling all administrative and vigilance matters, distribution of work among various divisions of the Forensic Science Laboratory under Ministry of Home Affairs. Section Officer. The section officer is a person who is responsible for organizing the meetings of the section and other sectional activities. Scientific Officer. Scientific officer is a person who examines materials or physical evidences related with crime. They assist police inquiries where scientific advice is needed or required. For mobile crime scene laboratories, my dear student, the word mobile means movable, that is something which is moving. So, the movable crime scene laboratory is called mobile laboratories. Let's go towards the organizational structure of these mobile units. Scientific Assistant. In the unit of biology, Scientific Assistant assists in a biologist and biochemist identifying and performing DNA profiling on body fluids and other sample that contains nuclear DNA, compare hairs and fiber, and identify and compare botanical materials such as wood and plants. Scientific Assistant, Chemical Sciences. On the other hand, in Chemical Sciences, Scientific Assistant is a chemist who identifies drugs, drugs of abuse, arson related cases, petroleum products, chemical substances, trap cases, etc. He or she have to identify and compare these evidences that are found on crime scene. Scientific Assistant, Physical Sciences. The Scientific Assistant of Physical Sciences unit applies principles and techniques of chemistry, physics, geology and utilize the knowledge of these sciences in identification and comparison of crime scene evidences. In these units, the Scientific Assistant is generally criminalistic who have the skill to use chemical tests and modern analytical instrumentation to examine items as diverse as drugs, glass, paints, explosive, soil and variety of trace physical evidences. Photographer. As you all know that forensic science need documentation of every crime scene to assist investigating officer, lawyers and jury. So, the photography is the best method of choice for this purpose. A photographer examines and records physical evidences. He may require the use of highly specialized photographic techniques such as a digital imaging, infrared, ultraviolet and X-ray photography to make invisible information visible to the naked eye. Junior Lab Assistant. Junior Lab Assistant may carry out sampling, testing, measuring, recording and analyzing of result as a part of a scientific team. He have to provide all the required technical support to enable the laboratory to function efficiently. Junior Lab Attendant. The work of Junior Lab Attendant is to receive physical evidence in respective unit and maintaining records of each receiving and distribution. So, my dear student, as I had mentioned at the beginning of these lecture that out of 7 central forensic science laboratories, forensic science services of the Ministry of Home Affairs, the 6 CFSLs are located at Kolkata, Hyderabad, Chandigarh, Bhopal, Pune and Guwahati. CFSL Kolkata is the oldest laboratory which was established after independence in the year 1957. After that, in the year 1967, CFSL Hyderabad, CFSL Chandigarh in the year 1972 has been established. After a long time of about 40 years, 3 new CFSLs have been established at Bhopal, Pune and Guwahati. That was in the year 2011. CFSL Kolkata. My dear student, as I have mentioned earlier, CFSL Kolkata was the first forensic institution of the country which was established in the year 1957 as Crime Investigation Laboratory under Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India to provide scientific analysis support in the criminal and civil matters. After that, in the year 1998, Ministry of Home Affairs recognized CFSLs on the basis of scientific disciplines and CFSL Kolkata was declared as Center of Excellence in Biological Sciences with these redefined charter. To carry research and development in the field of forensic biology, to conduct scientific examination of physical evidence found at crime scene, to train manpower and propagate awareness about forensic science, to provide consultancy to forensic science laboratory and crime investigation agencies. The laboratory conducted scientific examination of physical evidences related to crime and civil cases forwarded by different courts, central and state police investigation agencies as well as from the neighboring countries, especially Bhutan and Nepal. The laboratory has 2 main divisions. Center of Excellence Division CED, which works for research and development programs in area of biomedical sciences, develop and validate technology, development of database and training programs. Crime Case Examination Division. They perform to conduct scientific examination of the physical evidences forwarded by the crime investigation agencies. Now we move on to Central Forensic Science Laboratory, Hyderabad. This laboratory has been established in the year 1967 and from the year 2002, the laboratory is under the administrative control of the Directorate of Forensic Science Services, Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India. CFSL Hyderabad in the beginning started working from the Chirag Ali lanes in the Abts area of Hyderabad city. After that, in the year 1982, the laboratory shifted to its present location, that is in Ramanathpur. Apart from the fingerprint examination, all type of examinations are conducted in these laboratory including DNA and cyber examination. CFSL Chandigarh. CFSL Chandigarh has emerged from the scientific section established at Lahore in the year 1933, that is pre-independence era, in Criminal Investigation Department CID of Punjab Police. That time, the main work of this laboratory is to provide scientific assistance to police in solving crime. In the year 1935, the section became Forensic Science Laboratory. After independence, this laboratory was shifted from Lahore to Chandigarh, where it worked as a full-fledged laboratory. In the year 1978, it was taken over by the central government and placed under the control of Central Bureau of Police Research and Development (BPR&D) after being renamed as CFSL Chandigarh. In the year 1997, it was designated for research purpose as a Center of Excellence in Forensic Physical Sciences, that is ballistics and physics, by the Government of India. Apart from examination of physical evidences, this laboratory provides teaching facilities to personnel of Chandigarh Police to assist how to apply knowledge of basic science in detection of crime. Next, we move on to CFSL Bhopal or CFI. It has been developed in the year 2011 and worked in the supervision of Directorate of Forensic Science Services, Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India. The Central Forensic Labs at Bhopal undertakes the scientific analysis of crime exhibits or physical evidence forwarded by different agencies such as CBI, NIA, DRT, Judiciary and Vigilance Department of Ministers and State or Central Government. Central Forensic Lab Bhopal department introduced latest scientific techniques in the investigation of crime and for the administration of justice by modernizing or upgrading Central Forensic Laboratory with respect to human resource development as well as latest scientific technology. Central Forensic Science Laboratory, Pune. This lab also was established in the year 2011 and worked under the direct supervision of Directorate of Forensic Science Services, Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India. This lab has been made high-tech infrastructure to provide forensic support in heinous crime. The Central Lab at Pune have facilities of emerging forensic technologies. This will also provide training and awareness programs for police, medical legal experts and judiciary and assist in the investigation by investigating officer in high-tech crime. Now we move on to Central Forensic Laboratory established at Guwahati. As you all know about Bhopal and Pune, Guwahati Central Laboratory has also been established in the eastern India in the year 2011 and it also works under the direct supervision of Directorate of Forensic Science Services, Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India. This laboratory handles organized and individual-based crime as well as terrorist activities that continuously threaten the society and homeland security. Central Forensic Laboratory Guwahati works to meet the challenges and to develop new technologies and scientific knowledge to assist the criminal justice system in effective manner. Directorate of Forensic Science Services and mobile scene of crime laboratories have been established to serve their duties in criminal justice system to punish the offender and to save the innocent by collecting physical evidences. Both of these organizations have different work according to their jurisdiction. DFSS supervises Central Forensic Science Laboratories. So, we will discuss works or functions of these organizations and mobile crime laboratories and which reaches on crime scene. Functions of Directorate of Forensic Science Services. The main work of DFSS is to provide high quality and on-time forensic services to criminal justice system, to create dimensions and capability at the central level and provide technical and financial support and assistance to forensic institutions and universities. This organization works to develop new technologies and create new scientific knowledge to assist the criminal justice system. DFSS also encourages research and development in various fields of forensic science and provide strength to forensic services by arranging and instituting financial grants and fellowship schemes for internal and external research and development. Directorate of Forensic Science Services established link with national and international laboratories and scientists, technical and forensic institutions and universities for exchanging technologies and scientific knowledge through cooperation, skill development and exchange scientific personnel and sharing of information. Forensic science always need quality and quantity of physical evidence to be analyzed. For that purpose, it promotes the quality assurance and quality control in forensic testing. For improving of development of standards and uniform standard operating procedure, DFSS has been arranging technical and financial support. To spread and promote knowledge in the field of application of forensic science and technology, DFSS organize awareness programs, symposiums, seminars, hand-on workshop and national and international conferences in which speakers are invited and they share their knowledge and experience. To frame plan and policies to promote capacity building in forensic science in our country. To develop national database on various forensic indices like DNA, soil, fingerprint, fibers, textile, botanical evidences, tool marks, diatoms, etc. to control reoffending, repeat crimes, and in strengthening homeland security. The other work of Directorate of Forensic Science Services is to promote excellence work in forensic science services and research and development by introducing awards and encouragement programs. Directorate of Forensic Science Services give advice and assist central and state government in all forensic science matter. This organization also provides assistance of forensic science to the service during national disaster or calamities. Now we move on to next part, functions of mobile scene of crime laboratories. Following under mention are the functions of mobile crime scene laboratories. The crime scene laboratory contains video and still photographic equipment, so the team members can record details of a scene for future investigation, analysis, and preparation for court review. Mobile crime scene laboratories should be equipped with all necessary equipments used at a crime scene. It is designed to carry all the necessary equipments that allow technicians to conduct extensive evidence collection, documentation, and processing, and also avoiding the possibility of contamination during transportation to central or state laboratories. Apart from the collection, preservation, and forwarding of physical evidence, this laboratory also measures projectile trajectories. Mobile crime laboratories have to reconstruct crime scene. These laboratories also contains equipments that commonly used at a crime scene to conduct analysis of, like chemical analysis, suppose color test, melting point, boiling point, solubility test in the field of chemistry, biological analysis like microscopical examination of blood, urine, etc. in the field of biological sciences, physical examination like casting of footprint, tool marks, skid marks, glass density measurement, soil examination, etc. These laboratories have to give ever ready and rapid response to reach at a crime scene. The main work of a mobile crime scene laboratory is to reach crime scene and conduct extensive collection and processing at a scene of crime site. In addition, the unit will be utilized to respond to crime committed in the vicinity of every police station at district level. These laboratories have to reach at different major crime scenes like homicide, suicide, meth lab site, arson site, mass casualty site, armed robbery, shooting, and suspicious death for documentation and preservation. These labs are best for massive crimes such as multiple homicide cases. Such crime requires extra storage and investigation may take days or even weeks, so it saves times at these labs are able to park themselves at the crime scene. Mobile crime laboratories also work for monitoring of drugs of abuse or substances of abuse at roadside. They have equipment like breath analyzer for the detection of alcohols while driving vehicles. On-site laboratory supports in arson investigation to identify sample sources and in same case ever the perpetrator. My dear student, in this knowledgeable lecture, you all have learned that Directorate of Forensic Science Services (DFSS) and mobile crime scene laboratories play a very important role in criminal justice system. We have seen that both organizations have different organizational structure and function according to their jurisdiction and need. We had also discussed about the Central Forensic Science Laboratories working under the direct supervision of DFSS, their establishment and work. With all this information here, we come to the end of today's informative lecture. Do keep in mind what we have discussed today because it's very important. It's time for you all to do some self-studies. This is Professor Devashish Bose signing off for today. If you want to learn more and enhance your knowledge, you may log on to our website for MCQ, quizzes, lor@www.cec.nic.in. Till then, thank you for paying attention and goodbye.